Hey guys, it's Jim from AccurateForexTrader.com. Just a quick video. I don't know how quick it'll be, but video to show you. Had a couple of questions about the SAR system on the 4 hour. How to actually start the first trade. Obviously, you just can't walk up to a chart and go, I'm long. So what you want to do, I'll just show you. It's not difficult. So, for example, here we've got a Euro Aussie 1 hour chart. This yellow vertical line, that's going to be my start point. Alright, I've come to the charts, pretend there's nothing to the right of that line. You can see it's a good one. I've cherry picked. That's a nice uptrend. Doesn't matter. What we're more concerned about is what's happened to the left. So what we're trying to do is just set up our lines, using our lines to find a setup. So once we get on the right side of that yellow line, once it breaks through and creates a new trade, that's where we start. So all I do is I just look for a trend up or a trend down. In this case, we could take the trend down if you want. It's a pretty decent trend. So all you do is just start putting your yellow lines. So we're basically just assuming we're going short. It's a trend down. This is all just in demo mode because we've already done. This has already happened, so we're not trying to trade or anything. So don't worry too much about. Just got to make sure. Alright, here we have a poke above the yellow lines on that downtrend there, so we can safely assume our SAR level will be there. So this is all in the past, alright, so don't get too concerned. We're just trying to get a setup here. So another short, price comes up, it doesn't quite break, so we keep on leapfrogging the lines down. Nothing there, nothing there. As you can see, now we don't worry about the blue line at all because that's not even in play. There's nothing happened in here. We haven't been trading at all. We're looking for a place to start. So there's our SAR line. So we have placed an order to buy at that red level, or just above that candle that's given us that red line, alright? Because when price actually goes into our trading time, so as soon as it goes past that yellow vertical line, we are now live and we're ready to trade. We've got an order place at this red line because that red line was the previous SAR prior to us going live. It's just a matter of getting the setup right. So bang, as you can see that candle there, we are now long at this red line here. So just go, now we bring the blue line into play because we're actually in a live trade there. So that's off to the races we go. So it's just a matter of going through the motions and we're long. That's pretty simply how you get in. You just got to look for a place, a previous trend to where you're actually starting to trade. That's how you do it if it's an hour chart, 4 hour chart, 15-minute chart or whatever. Pretty simple. So it's pretty straightforward. That's all demo trading. It's just looking for a setup to get you in when you go live on the other side of that line. Alright, just get another chart. I had a question from Nev with regards to, on the forum just a few minutes ago by looks, he's saying that we're always in the trade, which is correct. It's a stop and reverse. Technically that's the way. However, if you did have a profit target, you would be out, and there could be times where you're not in the trade at all. But we'll just go through, and he's just a bit concerned about getting the timings right for your orders and that. Now this is a Euro AUD 4 hour chart. So let's just assume we're at the point here on this purpley vertical line. So we're in an uptrend. This is a live, we're long from this blue line here. So we're up a nice healthy 170 odd pips locked in. And I'm just going through the motions with regards to our yellow lines. So we've come up here, prices dropped down and we've gone back up, alright, on that candle we're on now. Now with your SAR level, it's placed here. Now SAR, remember SAR stands for stop and reverse, alright? So we're already long and that trade has a stop in place, the SAR. So this long trade has a stop in place. So worst case scenario, if price just tippled over and came back through, I'm taking it out of that long trade. But it's a stop and reverse. So there is an order to sell at that same point. So we're long. If price turns, comes down, we're stopped out of the long trade, and a short trade is activated. Now, if I'm at the computer and say, for example, I could see which candle was my highest, immediately I could set a stop and reverse at that highest candle. The beauty about trading off the 4-hour charts is you normally have plenty of time. So you set up in advance with that stop and reverse. That's in play. So we'll just keep on going through the motions here. What happens? Alright, you can see prices come down through there. It's taken a few hours. It's, quite a few candles there, and back up. So our stop and reverse, next time we come and check the charts, our stop and reverse, which means it's a stop on this long trade and it's a reverse to that. Now if I wanted to, when I set that reverse trade to go short, because that's my highest candle here, I could actually set another stop and reverse trade there if I wished. But I wouldn't do it, but you might just want to put it like a safety stop, not an actual reverse. But we'll keep on going through. So prices come back down, we're going back up, and actually prices drop down again. So there we go, move it up there. Again, move your stop and reverse. Protects your profit and gets you in that new trade when it comes the other way. Yep. So, alright, as you can see, you've got plenty of time. You stop safe, and there's our break to the downside. So now we're short. Now immediately we're short. That trade's activated there. Oh, so we'll take that up there. Now that's our stop and reverse. So just bring our blue line up. So they're out of play. So now there's our risk from that red line to the blue line, which is 220 odd pips. And we are short. So now you have a stop and reverse at this level, which is your stop and a buy trade. So that trade's protected. And look, it doesn't even go close. That's you get to the charts plenty of time with the 4 hour. So down we go. Down we go. Right, down we go. So you got hours to do this. And there's another drop there. Another drop there. So now here's an example. Say for example, what's that? It's down 290 pips. Now say we just wanted to we had a 200 pip profit target. So let's have a look. So about in this area here somewhere. So on this big candle here, our trade closed out 200 pips. So our stop and reverse is still there, but it's no longer a stop, it's just a reverse. So we keep on coming down, and price comes out through the candles and back into them there. So all it is a reverse now, because we're already out of that short trade. We're already out, we're out down here somewhere. Price comes down again, back out, and there we go. Now we're long, and we place our stop and reverse on the low of that candle there. It's pretty straightforward. So you got plenty of time on the 4 hour charts. If you want to be in the trades the whole time, that's fine. You're always sort of one step in front anyway because you stop and reverse. The orders are set in place. That's what an EA would be nice to set that up, but it's just not happening at the moment because I'm not sure how we could build it. But that's something else. So I hope that helps with things, how to get into trades, and also just the mechanics behind how far in advance you are on a 4 hour chart. Thank you.